Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rex, the Asus APAC General Manager. It's really a great pleasure to have all of you here today. Thank you for joining us. Today, before we start the new product introduction, we'd like to give you a quick update about Asus. Asus continues to be the #1 consumer laptop brand in Asia Pacific. This is according to the latest IDC report for the second half of 2018. Asia Pacific excludes China and Japan. And maybe you don't feel that Asus is so strong in Australia yet. But if you check with IDC, JFK, Intel, and Microsoft, they will tell you, yes, it's true. Asus is the #1 consumer laptop brand in Asia Pacific. And we are also the #1 consumer laptop brand in the Southeast Asia. The Southeast Asia including 6 countries: Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines, and Indonesia. In all these 6 countries together, we have over 30% market share in the consumer laptop. And you can see from this chart, HP have around 18%, Lenovo around 18%. So we are leading a huge gap against all the competitors in the market in the Southeast Asia region. And our vision is to be a strong #1, over 30% market share in each country of APAC, of course including Australia. So we have to work hard for this vision as well. And for the high-end, over $900 single-line laptop, I want to challenge over 40% market share for our ZenBook. And you know very well, Asus is #1 gaming laptop brand worldwide. We are also #1 gaming laptop brand in Asia Pacific. In many countries, we have very high market share. For example, in Indonesia, we have even over 50% market share. And our vision, is to be the giant line in the gaming industry. This year, we want each country to challenge 40% market share in the GTS gaming laptop. And for the high-end NVIDIA RTX single-line laptop, we want to challenge 50% market share in each country. That is our vision for APAC. And the reason why, we are confident about this target is because fundamentally, we have very strong gaming product lineup. You can see the demo there. Our ROG Mothership is the world's best CPU performance, best graphic performance gaming laptop. And our Zephyrus GX71 is the world's slimmest 7-inch laptop with RTX 2080 and only 18.7mm slim. And our Zephyrus X GX531 is the world's slimmest 15.6-inch gaming laptop with RTX 2080. And the new product we are launching today, the ROG Strix G531, is the world's first gaming laptop with 240 Hz refresh rate and 3 millisecond response time display. And also the new AMD laptop, FX505, is the world's first gaming laptop with 35-watt AMD Ryzen gaming processor, because before it's always 15-watt, right? We are the first one to introduce the 35-watt gaming processor from AMD in the laptop range. And it's not just about the performance, not just about the spec and dimension. My point of view, I personally think, in terms of industrial design, the ID design of the ROG gaming laptop, we're also much better, than the other brand in the market. And we'll encourage you, later after our presentation, you can have a look, around all the samples we bring today. And I hope you will agree with my point of view as well. So again, thank you for joining us today. So next, Luis will introduce our new product. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Louis. So I'm product manager for gaming. So today, I go back what Rex is saying, our ambition about the gaming market in Australia. I'm going to present you our new collections in 2019 spring. So if you look at this pyramid, it shows you our product portfolio that we're going to have in this quarter. So if you see top of the pyramid is like a flagship model that we are introducing. It's called Mothership. And if you look at the mainstream in the middle, we have two product lines that we offer needs for different types of gamers. If you look at Zephyrus, it's to cater this it's a thin and light gaming notebooks to cater those lifestyle gamers. And if you look at Strix series, it's an eSport gaming machine that we can cater those high people looking for high performance. And if you look at FX Top series, it's our entry gaming products that if people are looking for some entry gaming that they want to spend that much of, if they're budget concerned, they don't want to spend that much of money, you can choose this our top series. So before going deeply to each product, I'm going to present you. I'm going to show you we got a promising quality on gaming. So that's why we are offering 2 years global warranty. If we compare them with the industrial standard, they offer 1 year local warranty. So there's a difference that we can show you our quality in gaming. If you look at our global warranty, we're active in 56 countries that you won't be worried about the warranty service. So, okay, let's start the products. So Strix series, as we just mentioned, that we have the this is eSport machine that is actually we launched this series 2 years back, which is ROG Strix series. We are the first one have 144 Hz refresh rate, and last year we offered the product that we have the thin bezel, it's thin and lighter, so it's also 144 Hz 3 milliseconds refresh rate, response time. And this year we're gonna launch Strix 3, the third generation. That we're the first vendor whose first brand provide 240 Hz refresh rate. It's the highest refresh rate in the market. So we also collaborating with BMW, the car vendor, with their design work groups that we have we innovate the product together. If you look at this is their concept motorcycle that we use the same concept. We're kind of like collaborating together with our design team, with their design team to come out with our new product concept. So if you look at the so this is a new product that we're gonna have. If you look at the back side, it's actually the same lighting, like the same shapes of like this concept car. So let's talk more about these products. So as we just mentioned, display is one of the key selling point for this model. That we're the first one offer 240 Hz refresh rate, 3 milliseconds response time, and 100% sRGB. And the second one is about the lighting. So if we open the laptop, we are the first one. We are offering like this lighting bar, three-way lighting bar with the per key RGB keyboard, and so if we want to cater those eSport gamers, lighting effect is one of the key selling point for this model. And another unique feature that we have right now is called keystone. So if you see the yellow key here, we can, if we plug in this key, we can personalize your setting, and also we're gonna load your preference and the profile when you're playing the games. And we also have shadow drive for this key. If you plug in the key, we can activate the drive in the laptop. And also the reason we can achieve this kind of performance is about the cooling system. So we are it's our innovative design that we offer 3D flows so if you see the backside of the laptop, you can see many holes to increase the space of the airflow to cool down the temperature. And if you see the thermal components, we also use unique components that we use that we have 12-volt dual fans. Compared with industry standard is 5 volts, and we have 83 plates and anti-dust tunnels to exhaust the dust to prolong the life expectancy of the products. And next one I'm going to present you is the Zephyrus, another key series that we're going to have to cater those light gamers. like casual gamers. They want to have both thin and light. They want to play games in them. Also, they want to have the high performance and this portable machine. So if you look at the 2018, we launched the product for Zephyrus M. It's called GM501. It's selling very well in the market. And this year we're gonna have more. We have a new generation. It's called Zephyrus S GX502. So if you look at the dimension difference, previously we have a thick bezel, but now we use a thin bezel. That the dimension is more compact. It's more portable. So for example, you can see the width of the notebook is previously 38.4. Now it's only 36. So entire dimension is only 72% compared with previous generations. And if you see the weights, we also decrease the weights. Previously, if you see, it's 2.45, and now it's only 2 kg. So what's different? What's the unique features for this model? If you see the design for this model, I can show it. So if you see the front side, it's a per key RGB keyboard, and we also have another feature is called ROG Sync, that we can synchronize the rest of our ROG peripherals to have the same lighting effect. And we also don't sacrifice the performance. If you look at the reason we can achieve this high performance is because of our thermals. If you see the back side, if you open the laptop, the back side can be open to create 20 more air space. And if you look at the thermal components, we offer 12-volt dual fans, and we have anti-DOS terminals as well. And because we are catering those light gamers, like who want high performance, and also they want long battery life. So we have exclusive software. It's called GPU Switch, that we can use a game setting to switch on and switch off the GPU. If you look at if we can choose like G-Sync mode, it's called we're gonna process the video through our GPUs, so we can have the highest performance. And we can also switch off the GPU, that we just process the videos through our integrated GPU to save the battery life, and we can use up to 8 hours for this gaming machines. And refresh rate also, we offer 240 Hz refresh rate, 3 milliseconds response time, and we have G-Sync that the other our competitor or other vendors, they don't provide. And if you want a high precise color of your panel, we have the Pantone certification for 100% sRGB. And this is another key topics that we're gonna present you is TUF Gaming. So this is a very unique product that we're gonna present you, because we are the first company to have the collaboration with 2 brands, with our 2 vendors, AMD processor plus NVIDIA GTX graphics card. So we're not using the previous previous Ryzen that AMD offer. This only 15 watts. The Ryzen we use now is 35 watts. The new Ryzen that we have. So if you look at the architecture, it's only 12 nanometer. Compared with, we're not saying Intel has any problem, but they only have 14 nanometer, and with precision, and we don't throttle about the performance, and with longer battery life, about 20% more comparing with other CPUs. So this model also passed the military grade. So entire machine is very compact. So we can sustain in 5 different conditions. For example, like we passed the grades for vibration, for shock test, and also high and low temperature. Also the humidity, we will pass it to ensure the quality of our products. And another unique feature for this model is about the keyboard. So actually, for this model, we're gonna have it's called entry gaming. So we can have a very affordable pricing for everybody. But at this price point, we don't sacrifice our features. We don't defeature our products. So if you see the keyboards we offer, per key RGB keyboards is more fancy in this price point. And we have 1.8 millimeter travel distance for the keyboard, so it's very comfortable for you to play the games and also for you to work. If you see this panel, we also don't sacrifice our feature. We offer up to 120 Hz refresh rate, and it's also nano bezel with the IPS display. So this is our product stack. We have 3 main products that we are launching today. The first one is ROG Strix series, which is e-sport machine. The second one is the Zephyrus. We're gonna fulfill those needs for this lifestyle gamers. They want to play the game and also have portable machines. And last one is TUF Gaming, that we offer the best price in the spec for this in the market to cater more to fulfill more the needs for every gamers. Okay, so this is gonna be the spec that we offer for SCAR 3. So for this SCAR 3, we have 3 main features that just echo back to my presentations, with 3D thermal design, 240 Hz refresh rate, and our unique feature Keystone to personalize your computer. And the spec is 9th Gen i7 up to 2070, 1 TB PCIe plus 16 GB RAM. We offer 2 years global warranty, and we price it $2,299. It's very affordable with this kind of highest spec, highest features. And last one is a little bit deconfig, but we want to have this our ROG brand also offer to different a lot more gamers. So we also have the 3D thermal design and slim bezel of this panel up to 144 Hz refresh rate, and with the surround lighting bar also, and our exclusive RGB keyboards together with Aura Sync to link up with our ROG peripherals. And the spec we're offering right now is i7 9th Gen, the new 9th Gen Intel CPU with NVIDIA GTX new 1660 Ti up to 220, 212 PCIe SSD, 16 GB RAM, Windows 10, also 2 years global warranty that we are pricing at $1,799. And if you look at our another product line with Zephyrus, our Think and Light Gaming GX502, that we're gonna have 3 main features to offer you. The first one is AAS. It's called our Active Aura Dynamic System. This means that our thermal solution, the backside can be open. And the next one is the panel. We have high refresh rate, 240 Hz refresh rate, Pantone with Pantone certification with G-Sync, and also we offer our exclusive software that is called GPU switch toggles. We can switch on and off the G-Sync and use it to save the battery. That would provide up to 8 hours battery life. And 9th Gen i7 up to 2070, 1 TB PCIe SSD with 16 GB, also 2 years global warranty that we are pricing at $2,899, starting at $2,899. Another very attractive product that we're gonna have is our unique product that we have now is TUF Gaming FX505. We passed the military grade standard, and we use this thin bezel with up to 120 Hz refresh rate, single zone RGB keyboard that we're the only vendor providing this kind of feature in the affordable price band. 2 years, 35 watts compared the gaming processor in Ryzen 7, and NVIDIA we provide up to 1660 Ti, 512 GB SSD, 16 GB RAM, also 2 years global warranty. We can price at $1,699. So this is the most entry product that we're gonna launch here. TUF Gaming also, we passed the military grade, slim bezel design, single zone RGB keyboards, and we provide up to Ryzen 7, the gaming processor, 35 watts, and we provide up to the new NVIDIA GTX 1650, 512 SSD, PCIe SSD, 16 GB RAM, also 2 years global warranty, and we price only at $999. It's really affordable for every gamers in the market. So, and we also refreshed our previous model that we launched in early this year, sorry. So we have Zephyrus S GX501, the thinnest 17-inch gaming notebooks in the market, with only 18.7mm, 2.6 kg. Another one is Zephyrus SGX531, the thinnest gaming notebooks in the market that we have only 15 millimeter, 2.1 kg. And the last one is our factory overclocked high performance machine that we have, these three models, we all refresh the component from 9th gen Intel i7 to 9th gen Intel i7. We also offer these two brilliant products, again, to the market to fulfill our product portfolio to fulfill the needs of different types of gamers. So another very impressive model that we can have is Mothership that is demonstrated behind you. So in this model, we confirmed that we are the world's best CPU and GPU performance laptop in the market. That our 9th gen comparing with the previous i9 9th gen compared with previous i9 8th gen, we're gonna increase our performance 42%. In terms of benchmark, and GPU performance, if we compare to 2080 with the previous GTX 1080, we increased 40% of the performance. And it's like because we offer factory overclocked i9 and factory overclocked 2080. Also, we use 4K UHD panel. It's the highest spec, highest performance laptop in the market. Right. So this is about my presentation. Thank you very much. Thank you for your being here.